it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. It's been an exciting season already, Doris, but I think the middle of the year is when you really get an idea of which teams are in it for the long haul. They reveal their true selves.
Right. By the midpoint of the season, the best teams are really starting to take shape. Everyone's much more dialed in. You can tell that winning matters, that the groups are collectively pulling in the same direction. So I agree. By this time of the year, we have a pretty good idea who is going to win and win consistently. This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Knocked loose. Morant kicks to Marshall. Back to Morant. Marshall sets a screen for Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley.
First team foul.
Close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Clarkson against MP. Tillman, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot.
Second team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, Xavier taking 2 shots.
Top value for their stars.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Jazz. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Yeah, I mean, just way too many turnovers in that one. If you can't protect the ball, you can't expect to win.
That's exactly right. Miscues drive a coach crazy. You're giving them more opportunities than you're giving yourself, and that's always problematic.
They set the screen. Marshall can't hit.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Conley, the pass to Azubuike. And that one is hammered home.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
To the middle, here's Marshall. Rebound by Azubuike. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Conley, the pass to Azubuike. Conley surveying the D. The three-pointer is right on target.
Well, Mike Conley has mastered pick-and-roll play and does such a good job making the right decisions.
Here's Morant. Utah with the rebound.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
Here's Conley. And Bogdanovich kicks to Azubuike. Conley left side. 6 to shoot. Out to Clarkson. Off target from outside. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 3. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence the crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
A moment now to hear from our...
To catch up with Utah's head coach. He knows they've struggled against this team this year, 0-2 so far this season. He said they are so hard to defend. They have so many guys who can flat out score. In transition and half court, doesn't matter. So individually and collectively, we have to embrace the challenge and force them into an off night. We'll see if they can make all that happen tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Yeah, they're trying to devise a way to contain some big-time weapons.
And guys, it has got to be a collective effort. Really important that they have the trust, and helping one another will be key.
And I think it's going to be hard, obviously, because this is an opponent that can really space you out as well as get to the rim. So you've got to be sound and disciplined.
Now, here's Marshall. He picked up 36 points in their last one against the Magic in Orlando.
I love that he sacrificed his body over and over. His persistence at getting to the free throw line really paid off for them.
With just about every shot in his bag, Clarkson is an elite-level scorer. And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title, the best player to never make an All-Star game. Well, that changed.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Grizzlies.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Clarkson.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Marshall to stop the drought. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now here's Conley. Really disappointing game for him in that loss to Chicago. Here's Sexton. He can't get it to go. And Memphis the other way now. Marshall passes to Morant. Beyond the arc. And again, Memphis no good.
Well, this guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
Throws it up high. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
Well, that's an example of...
Ends up going with the... And for Memphis, they're shooting just 28%. They are offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. We've got Dylan Brooks. MP is out there with Rajon Rondo. And it's Tillman in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Now here's Brooks. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
A steal. Tillman passes to Marshall. From deep three-point range, tipped away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Here we go, MP. You can do this.
Jazz shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Sexton the pass to Gay. Gay a screen on Rondo. Sexton against MP. With the step back. Gay a screen on MP. Clarkson for three. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists tonight. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The pass to Tillman. And it's Brooks in the corner. Sexton against MP. Outside Rondo. Rondo off the pick from Marshall. Takes the three. And another miss by Memphis.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Sexton against MP. The Jazz working the ball around now. 2 points. That one goes.
And Colin Sexton is a scorer. It doesn't matter if he's on the interior. This guy is determined to capitalize.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had. Taking it to the rim there sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Pass to Conley. Here's Gay. Rebound by Marshall.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Over Gay. Marshall can't hit.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Outside Rondo. Back to MP. Shooting foul. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision.
Leave anything on the table, but your body body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for Rajon Rondo. Offensive rebound, out to Clarkson. The Jazz with another miss.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Orlando was tremendous. He scored 36 points, but it was his season high in rebounds that really stood out. That was just the latest chapter in what has been a very good stretch of outings for him. Can't afford to take anything for granted going into tonight.
Thanks for the report, David. You have to love the energy he brought in that last game.
Yeah, he was the team's driving force, and tonight, maybe more of the same.
Well, I think what he has shown is when they send two in his direction, he is willing to make the pass and trust his teammates to make plays so critical.
Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Now, here's Sexton. Not a lot of room, and he gets it to go. Gay's got it all tied up now for the Jazz.
And I like the energy of Gay, especially inside. He's incredible at getting to his spots in the paint.
3, Marshall. Rebounded by the Jazz. Bogdanovich has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Now here's Gay. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
There's the pick. Here's Marshall looking to get back on track here. 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanović. Shot 50% for the line, 6 of 12 so far.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
And Utah making a change here. As Azubuike's checked in, Vanderbilt comes in for Bogdanović. Horton Tucker's checked in for Colin Sexton. And it's Butler in for Mike Conley.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Scooped up. The kick outside to Butler. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Here's Clarkson. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
This guy is more than capable of making that play. Jordan Clarkson confident around the cup.
MP against Clarkson. There's the pick. Here's Marshall. The Grizzlies with another miss.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Azubuike. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Williams dishes to Marshall. Clark sets a screen for Marshall. Pass to Aldama. On the wing, MP. He's covered by Clarkson. Marshall can't hit. Utah has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Butler finds Clarkson. Here's Horton Tucker. From deep. Aldama with the rebound. Aldama's got 4 rebounds in this game. MP against Clarkson. Marshall passes to Morant. Clark a screen on Clarkson. Here's Marshall. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Marshall's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
A shot by Clarkson, no good. clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Here's Marshall. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Down low. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Vanderbilt's got his first points of the night.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Marshall. There's the drive. Lays it up off the glass. And that's 13 points for MP.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
Clarkson looking for an opening over Marshall. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. Live from
It's early in the season, but let's glance at the candidates.
And let's review how things are going for the Jazz. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Grizzlies shooting just 31% in the game. So on the floor for Utah. Bogdanovich and Vanderbilt are the forwards. Conley out there with Clarkson. And it's Azubuike in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Bogdanovich gets to Clarkson. Buries it from three-point range. Clarkson's got 10 points in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
MP against Clarkson. Back to MP. 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And here's Brooks from outside. Rebounded by the Jazz. Bogdanovich has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Bogdanovich, the first thing that comes to mind is the ability to catch and shoot. But he's a guy that can also create off the bounce.
To me, he's one of the most underrated players in the game today. Bojan has the handle to create separation for a quality shot. He's tremendous on the backboards. He plays really solid defense. He works hard every single night, super competitive, just a guy you want on your side.
A 3-ball, sinks the three-pointer. He has 5.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammate.
He lobs it up, deflects the pass. MP outside. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Well, how about the court awareness?
Shooting for Utah.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
Now, here's Marshall. He's got 6.
Back on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
That's good for Marshall.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Here's Horton Tucker. He's got 6. We've got 1:18 left here in the third quarter. It's rebounded by Memphis. Clark's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Marshall dishes to Williams. Jones the pass to Marshall. Williams a screen on Clarkson. Passes it to Williams. Here's Butler. Good, nice job down low. Butler's got the lead up to 12 now for the Jazz.
Well, the defense has been lackluster out of the locker room, and that is why they are finding themselves in a tough spot.
To the paint. Jones against Day. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Butler kicks to Vanderbilt. The kick outside to Butler. Misses the three. Pass to Clarkson. Outside Butler. From the arc. Butler can't get that one to fall. And so it's Utah.
At the end of the third quarter with the score, your Grizzlies 55, the Jazz 67.
Break.
Your Grizzlies,
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got MP. He's out there with Morant, and it's Tillman in at the 5. Home in the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Count that one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Morant left side. Inside, here's Marshall. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 6 assists here tonight.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And Sexton slams it in.
You can see the explosive athleticism that caught the eye of NBA scouts. Sexton with the dunk.
Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Shoots off the step back. Here's Vanderbilt. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Vanderbilt defending. MP outside. Trains the three-pointer. Marshall's got 12 points in just the second half.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Now here's Sexton. This one for 3. The offensive rebound has a Buki, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 13 rebounds. On the wing, MP. Cracks in the tray. Marshall's got 28 points for the game.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Sexton the pass to Vanderbilt. Utah moving it around. To the wing on the left. And here's Conley outside. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Mike Conley wanted to make sure the momentum was not swinging the other direction, so he answers with a 3.
Morant passes to Marshall. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And that's 31 points for MP.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Sexton. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a...
What? That's a soft foul.
For him in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
And the Jazz making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in.
Well, Colin Sexton, I think, is a crafty point guard with tremendous upside. He obviously can facilitate and be a distributor. The key is, can he knock down shots consistently?
Good on the 3-point shot. 34 points for MP.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Sexton the pass to Vanderbilt. Sexton deciding where to go with it. 2 free throws coming up.
Second team. At At the line for the Jazz.
Well, you're looking at the MVP race last season between three incredible big men with Jokic, Embiid, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. Analyzing that, Doris, what's your big takeaway?
The idea that the big man, the 5 spot in the NBA is obsolete, that argument is over. What impresses me is the skill level of NBA players, particularly manning the center position in the modern age. Highly skilled, can shoot it, can take it off the bounce, and are exceptional passers. Boy, this is fun to watch.
And the Jazz with possession here, following the score by Memphis. Takes the 13-footer. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. The Jazz with another miss. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They host the Spurs after this one. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home.
High effort play.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Memphis, John Morant.
And he sinks the second. Jazz leading by 9. Sexton with it. Conley with the screen on MP. Sexton kicks to Conley. Another miss by Utah. For Memphis, they've gone 7 of 7 from the field to start the final quarter. What an amazing start. It's deflected. Vanderbilt the pass to Sexton. Back to Vanderbilt. There's the pass to Bogdanovic. Outside for Sexton. Pass to Vanderbilt. 4 on the clock. 6 feet out. Here's Bogdanovic. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming.
You can see they're making a much more concerted effort to work the ball inside here in the second half.
Clarkson, he's checked in for the Jazz.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Now here's Morant to the inside. Another shot. And that'll be 2 free throws. With the foul. It's on Jordan Clarkson.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
He doesn't get the second one. Utah leading by 11. Here's Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Want easy looks?
Great opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Memphis has gotten in the groove from 3-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. And foul on the shot.
MyCareer. His third personal foul. Third team foul.
Morant not afraid to get physical.
And so he hits both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Conley against Morant. Conley kicks to Vanderbilt. Outside Conley. To the middle. It's intercepted. Morant passes to Marshall. He takes it in. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
It's good.
Well, you've got to be able to be locked and loaded when an opportunity comes to make a shot. And Jordan Clarkson, yeah, he's pretty good at that.
On the wing, MP. Off target with his 3. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Clarkson passes to Azubuike. And that one, good.
Not just a scorer. Clarkson is very willing to dish it when a teammate's open.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Marshall can't hit.
and close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Jazz.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And really, they finally got something good to happen against this team. The last two games they faced them weren't nearly as productive.
And he recovers it.
Wow, just getting all the luck right now, it seems. Good bounce.
MP against Conley. Here's Vanderbilt. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
3, Marshall, no good. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This was a very strong showing for.
Thank you one and all for coming out tonight and rooting for your team. Please exit the building carefully, and we hope you have a